Okay, 2 minutes. Now, if it is private jets, this is what I want to know. In private jets from airports in Nigeria. Okay, as somebody say to Georgia. Okay, let me say to Georgia or to New York. Please, how many hours? Private jets, how many hours? That's what I want to know. So if it is about 6 hours, man, just cut am. Abeg na. If it is about 6 hours and they want to move here for autopsy, okay, autopsy takes about 4 to 6 weeks for autopsy maximum. Okay, what about the minimum? 2 to 4 weeks. How come Nigeria, our police department here in Nigeria, how come Ilerioluwa Aloba autopsy result, we are still waiting for it, but how come they concluded that within 2 days? Within 2 days, how come they conclude Ilerioluwa Aloba's autopsy within 2 days? Nigeria, they like to dey put us in dark. They said the police talk am say the autopsy is concluded since 21st of September. Meanwhile, they exhumed the body on 19th of September and the autopsy has been concluded. We are not sure, Angelic, Arifa, we are not sure of the location yet because police said US, Britain. I no even know I want to put that one wey we go get am, but mo leave that hours first for now. Now, if at all they are telling us that the autopsy has been concluded in 48 hours, toxicology in 4 to 6 weeks, autopsy result, they said it is concluded. Ilerioluwa promise Aloba autopsy report has been concluded in just 48 hours, and we have been waiting for the result for good 4 months. Concluded. That's police. You can all see the date, 21st of September 2023. You can all see the date now, 21st of September 2023. Now, who are the police involved in this whole autopsy of a thing? Who are the departments that the money was released to? I don't know. Maybe ordinary president later called the Minister of Information in Lagos State today, because my phone was off. I was unable to, follow the program to the end. That Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the executive governor of Lagos State, His Excellency, has released the money that will be used for the autopsy and the toxicology which we find out now that the body was exhumed on the 19th, and they said the autopsy has been concluded on the 21st. But I know times it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. I'm trying to see from the experts now, how many hours will it take autopsy to be concluded? That's what I'm trying to know now. She stays in America, that she has contacted all the departments where this thing could have been done, and they said there is nothing like that in their custody, that they need to tell Nigerian government to tell them the specific hospital or the specific department where this thing is taking place for proper follow-up. Now, I want us to be sure of whatever I'm saying, and I want you people to convince me that I'm wrong, that it is not what I'm thinking, that it is not what I am thinking. And Young Daddy, aside you, sir, and well, don't let me say much. First, who is Doro? And I'm promising you people, maybe by tomorrow. Don't let me promise yet. Tomorrow will be dedicated to Mohbad. It's my birthday. I'm going to dedicate that to Mohbad. Maybe by tomorrow, Doro's picture will be available. I will do everything possible to get his picture. I will do everything possible to get Doro's picture and his name. Yes, I want to know who is Doro. I want to know who is Doro. And is it true that Ileri Oluwa's autopsy is taking place in America? Is there any toxicology we are waiting for? Is this a strategy to keep everything away? Is this a kind of game to sweep this thing under the carpet? That when Nigerians wait, they no see am. Everything go last for 6 months. They go come off face, jare, everybody go sleep. That one don't go be that. I don't think there's any case Nigerian has dragged like this for 2-3 months before they move on. And now it's about 5 months. We want to know. We actually want to know. We want to know. So, I'm going to turn to the panelists now. Who is Doro? The body has been buried. The remains won't be released because the body has been buried. Now, if the body is no more, the DNA will be 0.5 positive, 99.5 negative. The reason is this: they has been, trying to speculate that Mohbad doesn't belong to Baba Aloba, sarcastically. Now, if they later turn that thing to truth, that Mohbad doesn't belong, don't let me say truth. If they later turn the joke to reality now, if they are now serious about it, that Mo doesn't belong to Mr. Joseph Aloba, and after the DNA, they discover that Liam doesn't match with Mo. And the point is this: they don't want to use, let me be frank, they don't want to use Mohbad for the autopsy. That's just the game. That's the drama. They don't want to use Mohbad for autopsy. They want to use Mr. Joseph Aloba for the autopsy, so that, sorry, for the DNA. Sorry. They don't want to use Mohbad for the DNA. Queen, thank you. You always got my back. Mama, I pay for you. For the correction. They don't want to use Mohbad for the DNA. They actually want to use Mr. Aloba Joseph for that DNA. Now, if the DNA comes out 99.9 negative, they will said it has been confirmed before that Mo doesn't belong to Baba. Now there is no more Mo for DNA. Automatically, Liam belongs to Mohbad. Liam belongs to Mohbad. Now, that is why Mr. Aloba stand his ground that Mo will not be buried. That Mo will not be buried, not until the DNA has been carried out and the autopsy result has been released. And if the autopsy result is out, if the result is not okay with him, if it doesn't go down well with him, he's going to call for another private autopsy. Now, they don't want to use Mohbad for the DNA. They want to use Baba Aloba for the DNA. And Baba Aloba to the DNA, the result may be zero. The result may be zero. And the game is somehow hanky-panky. Who is Doro? And why is the...
From 5 months, the day the incident happened, we know up to like 2 months, the result will be out. So I don't believe that. The way Madam Harris say nothing like that. So I believe they are lying. There's a conspiracy there. So Duro, I think that guy that had blow in his eyes, that was shouting, Mohbad is dead. I believe it's that guy is Duro now. I think so. Mohbad is dead. I believe it's that guy. You understand? So for me, I don't believe that there's any autopsy in America. So they are just playing the game. But we thank God for God intervention, and we thank God for Berekete to come into this matter, because if not so, we could have just wait for 6 months. After 6 months, they will call Papa Mohbad to go and bury his son. So thank God for everything, because, and I believe that was the one that they were waiting for, because I can sense it from the onset, because when this thing was playing from 4 months ago, 3 months ago, I seen that as Secretary and Toto Dinke, they are back of the game, so they are no more saying anything about the game. But and I know that is a foul play there, but we thank God for everything that Berekete intervene and God intervention, because God is above them all. And I believe that since the Berekete original president has started this thing, and God will make us to get the justice, nothing will be left on stone. And I believe there's no hiding space for them. They are not going to hide anything. So that's why there is voicemail here and there. There is buzz everywhere. They are just making fracas everywhere. And I believe we're going to get the justice very soon. It's close to the door by special grace of God. We are getting it soon and next. So that's my... Oh, I don't have more to say, because I'm preparing to go to work. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Miracle. Now,
And with all those 17 people there, no one could convince Mo to go to the hospital. That's just, I just can't understand. Some people that are there that he's been feeding in his own house cannot convince Mo to go to the hospital. It's just, it doesn't really sound right in my ears, because I'm wondering, and none of them there have anything to say about what happened to Mo in that house. This case is like, I don't understand if this, I'm just short of words, because none of them in that house he was just lying down flat in the cold floor, and all the people there cannot lift that body up and put it in a nice comfortable bed where the father was going to see him, because obviously the dad was walking towards to the room where his son is always at to see him. And he wasn't there. He was under the stairs, lying down there cold, in a house that he paid millions. He paid cash for that house, a landlord for that matter. How do you describe those people in that house? What name are you going to give to them that will actually suit them at this point? Because I'm trying to look for a name to give them that will actually suit me, that I will feel good, but I can't seem to find that name to give to them. Whether I should call it wickedness, or I don't know what name to give to them. But I believe they would pay for it, because if they know something and they are keeping quiet, they will definitely pay for it. And anyway, I don't want to divert. So like you said, you are going to look for who that Doro is, as lifestyle said. That going through now is Mohbad is angry, whether we like it or not. He's angry, not with us, so he's angry with those people in that house are not talking. That is why he's using us, and he will get that justice. Because can you imagine any of you here, God forbid, batting, you have a big house that way and you just gone, and none of them can give accountable of what happened in that house, whether he fell down the stairs, or he drank water and fell, or he slept and he didn't wake up, or whatever. Nobody. Is sad and shameful as human beings, and we call ourselves our brother's keepers. Which brother keepers are we? Which brother keepers are we? And people don't know me, and I'll say something, I will do it. They do it in this country. In Europe that we live, you see somebody call. I don't know if you guys know the program. If you are in Europe here, they call and give anonymous tips. And say, I don't want to be recognized. Even sometimes they can change their voice, and you will give exactly what happened in ish. Thank you so much, Arifa.
Talking. We will not stop advocating for this justice. So as long as God has given us this breath, we will continue to talk. We will continue to raise our voice. We will continue, if we require to go to the mountaintop to shout out to the world, we will continue to do that. As you can see again today with Baba Mohbad speaking, he stood up, he rose up, and to play and bring his statement before the Minister of Information, the Honorable Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris Malagi. Baba Mohbad, he spoke with passion. He spoke with the love of his son. I respect this man even more today. People want to tell me that this man is illiterate. Look at his spoken English. He articulated himself well. He knew what he was talking, and he put his case to the minister. And I believe that is going towards the desk of our president. Now, coming back to the autopsy, coming back to the toxicology, this is the thing, because we understand that during the answers, what happened to that building where such experiment or such test is usually carried out. Is it just in only Lagos? What happened to the other 35 states of Nigeria? Can we not have any laboratory where toxicology, autopsy can be carried out? This is a big shame, on a nation that call ourselves the giant of Africa. I believe they are, but they still want to continue to do this in Lagos. They want to carry this in Lagos. To be honest with you, this is more reason why we continue to advocate for this case to be moved away from Lagos. Even all the autopsy we get, if we have to require the body of Mohbad to be moved, because it was assumed to be moved from Lagos to Abuja, so be it. We will clamor for that, because we are the Nigerians, we have requested for this, even so much so that on that fateful day, they mentioned that he died on the 12th or on the 11th, but the autopsy result, we need to understand, and we have to ensure that the right examination is carried out. What I want us to do, let's take a chill bill. Let's take a step back. Let's articulate our questions because we understand Brekete is going to come up again tomorrow to face the Commissioner of Information of Lagos State. That is in person of Benga Omotosho. So what are the questions you want to send forward? If we have the question, I think we should be working hard, not just that we come to different platforms and we talk and we go. Whatever we need to do, we need action. This is the time that we need action, because we have put our rubber stamp on this, that no retreat, no surrender. As much as we have decided that this is the course that we are following, so be it. We are going to follow it to the end. Now in that house, what happened? This is not a business as usual. Let's even think, let's imagine. Let's just imagine. Mohbad happens to be the landlord in this house. He happens to feed everybody in this house, including his own brother and including his own uncle. And at the end, what happened? Was Adura there in the house? Yes. Was Darosha Baba Isiku, the 21st century embalmer, the Boku Boku of our time, was he available in that house? Yes, he was present. Was it CY that caused herself the... She was. What about the DJ? We are still coming to you, DJ. We have not forgotten. You are still written on the palm of our hand. We are still coming for you. So these are the things that we should be thinking about. Please do not let us entertain any sort of narration, any narrative that is not part of this case. We ruled it out. That is why we continue to salute the Queen of Queens, the Queen of Energy, because we don't want anyone to sow tares on our fertile ground. This is not the opportunity. This is not the time for that. We don't have the time to waste, and we need to remain focused, because we are now going into the deep sea. We are going into where we are facing the real war, and we understand there are some other people, they are falling to the right and falling to the left. Where are the likes of the Tonto DK Imabo and all that rubbish people? Where are they now? So I think they have gone into the thin air. We never return back to this any longer. So coming back, how did that happen? How was he paid? How? What happened? Who was the finisher? These are the questions. Who authorized the embalmment? Who authorized the paying? Who authorized the bathing? What was the Alpha doing in the house? The Alphas, what were they doing in that premise? How was the body carried from upstairs to downstairs? There's no dignity. I feel so sorry for Adura. If you happen to be the same blood for blood, a blood brother you call, if you say you are the blood brother of Mohbad, that means you have no feelings. If you are in the house, no feelings, no sympathy, you are unconcerned, you are insensitive to the situation, you are you careless. You are so much inconsiderate, very hard-hearted, the heart of stone, stony-hearted boy. I feel so sorry for you. Even despite that, you witness the pain of your brother. So guys, going back to the toxicology, I don't think, or the autopsy, we've had enough. Enough is enough. 2 days ago, or yesterday, or either on the 11th or the 12th, marks how many months now? 5 months. Still, no headway, no information. I hope tomorrow, I'm sure tomorrow is going to be another drama. I'm sensing it. We thank God that God is on our side, and Brekete too is also on our side. We have achieved a lot. We have covered a lot of ground. We have achieved so much within how many weeks? 2-3 weeks? We have Baba Mohbad standing in front of the Honorable Minister. So the same way, we have covered a lot. Please don't let us allow any unscrupulous. If there's any sort of peace talk or settlement is on, let them go away. They do bring it onto the platforms. If you have to sort it out in private, please go and do it in private. Don't bring it, because different people have different ways of filtering and digesting information. We don't want to confuse our people that stand for the true justice. So I'm going to rest my case, not to take much of our autopsy. Even in the States, in America, Canada, whichever it may be, we should ask, what is the name? Are you in the position to provide us the name? To me, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I don't think there's any autopsy that was carried out. Neither was any toxicology. So I just believe that is like a mushroom examination test. And at the end of the day, okay, let's give them rubbish and let them continue to chew rubbish. We are not good. Rubbish is not for us. It's for them. But they think we are not smart. We are also intelligent. We will find a way how we will get to this right justice. Whatever we know we can do. Everyone, to be honest with you, there's still work for us to be done. Let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to previous videos. Let's watch. Let's bring out facts. Some of these facts we need to bring and collate all these facts, all this intelligence together. We forward it to the desk of Brekete family, so that we need to equip him. I'm not saying he's not getting other information by himself, but whatever, we make it easier. Let's make this easier for him. You can see the Lagos State governor as well. When he has a simple question, the same was asked to the Commissioner of Information. They just flew up. It shows that there are many people behind this case. But I'm not going to go into that. But for the toxicology, how long does it take? Autopsy, how long does it take? Are we not? Don't we have the right equipment, even in Nigeria, even in the United States of Nigeria, even in Africa? Must he come to US, UK, Canada? No. We can utilize what we have to get the result that we need. Even if so, let's demand which area, which hospital, give us the hospital. Because I'm doing the research on my own here. I've not even found any that they mentioned that they've taken any sample to. What sample was taken? How was the body exhumed? Has that not been tampered with? What were the evidence that they picked up? What happened? In every iota of his being, the hair, the eyes, is everything still intact? Who were there during the examination? What are the samples? Which samples? Which area? What has been caught? Which area is not caught? There are a lot of things, to be honest. Let's be prepared. This is going to be a very long haul. Let's be prepared. Don't be tired on this. We have already put our foot into it, and there is no going back. The DNA is part of this, and the DNA, even though the CY has even given us the right way to the DNA, she mentioned in the voice notes, I have asked Baba to do DNA since last November. So what happens after that? That is an evidence. That is a confirmation from her that she has asked for this. So that means she's in alignment. She's agreeing to it. So why can't we even take that? Okay, this is what you said. Now let's do it. And if you are going to do it, you do it your own side. Let Baba do his own, and let the federal government do his own. And the three of you go and do the DNA and bring the reports, and we can compare and contrast. So without taking much of our time, I thank everybody.
That everybody has been talking about. In the real sense, it's actually Baba that has been bullied, because as the father of the victim, right, his voice not being heard, them not doing even one thing that man wants. At least we are all Nigerians, even if we can say we are not all Yorubas, and in Africa we honor our elders. Even in death we honor them. So I see no reason why, if Baba Mohbad wants things done his way, it's called bullying, right? But when Wunmi wants things done her way, it's called her rights. It looks more like a manipulative move to me. And from this whole justice of Mohbad, it's very obvious that Baba has always been a target for them. You can't tell me it's because of the death of his son that suddenly they hate him this much. I feel like that man has always been in their business, in their faces. Like, you know, even before the matter became this serious, when they were threatening him and everything, and people were insulting and cursing him out even though he was innocent, his wife, Mama Mohbad, even when Baba Mohbad never wronged her, never came out once to say, please, people should stop all these allegations. Oh, Baba Mohbad is innocent. Oh, bye, Shele. Oh. So that means that even before he became a threat to them, they wanted to take him down. Because I can't imagine somebody coming to allege maybe somebody that have 3 children with that the person did something, and I know the person didn't do it, but I now have to wait till the person becomes a threat before I now start talking. So that means at all costs they want to bring Baba down. So this justice for Mohbad is just like a way to go about it. You know, the way Baba is, you know that Baba was more like a mother and a father. Baba was probably the one concerned on why he did not have his own account, because there might have been scenarios where Baba needed money from him and he realized that omo kilode to fini, like, sorry child, why don't you have your own account, you know? And because, you know, for Baba to have gotten that revelation that so thing is about to be on Mohbad, happen to Mohbad, that means that even in Wumi's presence, Baba must have given Mohbad some antidotes, some things to take, you know, some things to use to protect himself for him to have gotten this far. And they were saying all those things, and they kept on asking that what is this man's problem? You understand? Are we even sure probably they've not even tried to take Baba out, and because Baba self he has agidi, he has refused to be taken out of the picture. So I believe that they've always wanted to hit something on him, but you know, just that opportunity of people clamoring and shouting at him and saying all sorts of things about him, even though it was really, when we look at it, beyond him. Because, you know, a lot of people were asking that time that why were many people in that house. Do you know, after all these things that happened, and I realized that what if the thing is that they actually wanted to bury that Mohbad that night, but because Baba came, the plans were spoiled. You know, if there are hundreds of people in a house, right, and this body has been embalmed, and initially they told Baba that he's okay, oh, turn back and be going. What if they wanted to bury Mohbad that night, and that is why there were alphas there and other people there, and because Baba came, their plans cancelled? So I believe that the greatest mistake they made is not even keeping Baba alive, it's involving Mama Mohbad. Because if you look at Mama Mohbad, you will know that the punishment of God is on her life. If she talks, she doesn't talk well. If you look at her, she doesn't look well. If she's even trying to put all her points together, she's not putting it well. So already, God is already serving her hot. It's just that she has not realized it. She's not a likable person. In fact, I can tell you that in as much as Wunmi is a bad person, and maybe her mother too is worse, people have more hate for Mama Mohbad than Mama Wunmi. I'm telling you, she does not have that likable grace upon her. I'm telling you. So I believe that she already is going through some things, but I don't understand why there is a problem with the father of a child, even if not for anything, for the fact that that man has been in this boy's life longer than you have. You ought to give him that silence, that respect, that this man, this is what he wants, so let's do it like this, and I don't think Baba Mohbad could have been that bad. I mean, he forgave Mama after everything she did. He did not deprive Mohbad from seeing his mother. Let's flip the table around. We have a lot of women that if that kind of thing happens, they would probably make their children hate their fathers. I'm like, your father, walk out for you know, those kind of things, and even cause the children for even trying to reconcile with the father. But the man gave room for them to bond. The man did not say, no, leave my children. It's after they become somebody you came back. The man even agreed to do Tumigbe for her. Do you know what that means? For Mohbad to have known that he could convince his father easily to marry her, that means even Mohbad knows his father doesn't joke with him. Why didn't he go to his mama and say, you people, mama, you must marry Baba? Why was it Baba that he went to? Because he knows probably Baba is more reasonable, and he knows that Baba loves him, so he knows how to get into Baba. So when people say all these kind of things, when Baba went to that house, Mohbad was already embalmed. There were already rituals that were performed for him that he needed to be buried as soon as possible. Okay, what should Baba have done? Should he have left the body to swell? A body that was already embalmed, that has gone through all the rites of burial. And then when people say, oh, he buried him too fast, what could he have done? Do those people look like they will allow Baba do what he wants to do? Okay, now we've been able to see everybody's character. At least 5 months is enough to study people. Do those people look like people that listen to him, or people that will say, Baba is making a point, oh, let's listen to him? They look like people that if Baba talks too much self, they can injure him. And so that's why I believe that probably there's always been that target on his back, and they're just using this as a way to, what, finally we can use this opportunity to get rid of this man. And then another thing is that the hospital that I don't know if it is only in movies though, but I believe that before they grant the dead body of somebody to you, I think they always ask for the ID of the person. I don't know if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. They're supposed to ask for the ID of this person so that they will know the relationship between this person that is coming to collect this dead body, or this person that brought this dead body to the hospital, and the deceased, or even a patient generally. They will ask you, oh, what's your relationship with this person? Oh, it's my wife. They should ask for an ID. But I don't think Wunmi is legally married to Mohbad. So how was she able to, you understand, get the body and get the certificate as claimed? Was it that they didn't ask for any certification or any proof that, okay, show us the proof that is your husband? Maybe an ID card that carried a lover or something. Because if she's not yet married to him, that means his parents are still his closest, they're still the closest relatives that can claim his body and all of that. Because even when initially all this thing came out, she was still calling herself Adebanjo. She never mentioned herself as Aloba until the issue of DNA came and everything. So I don't understand why the hospital too failed in that. But like I said, that's what I believe hospitals do. But I don't know if it's different in Nigeria and hospitals don't do that. I don't know. But at least I know from even movies that we watch, if you take somebody to the hospital and they want to give you feedback, they will ask you for your ID to prove that you're married to the person, or at least ask you for the relationship with that person. So I feel like all those things too, this thing. And the greatest mistake, like I said, that they made was not even Baba, was involving Mama Mohbad. Because remember that it was through Mama Mohbad coming to him that I was able to figure out that there is probably something wrong with this boy. So probably she failed in her own plan, and God purposely let that happen so that Baba would go there and see all the moves they were trying to pull. Okay, people that could embalm this boy and keep his death from his parents. Do you think there's a big deal in them burying him? They'll just tell us probably he left the country, because remember that his traveling processes were already ready. So probably they hide all his documents. They'll say, oh, this guy traveled though, Baba. Whenever he's ready, he will call you. Whenever it's this, he will call you. A lot of possibilities could have come from Baba not knowing the truth of what happened. So that one self-day. That one self-day. And then, the whole 2 million naira that was sent for a burial. If we look at it too, when there were hundreds of people in that house, why was 2 million naira sent for a burial? That further cements my point. That further cements my point that it is possible that the plan was to bury him that night. Because how were they informed that the next move was burial? And what I might want to say now might sound like a bit of conspiracy. Forgive me, but we know the relationship we know how close Davido is to Cubana. And we don't know if both of them might have spoken, and Cubana might have said, oh, let me not be the one to send this money, so it's not like looking like I'm covering my tracks and something happened in my show and I'm quickly burying him. And he might have said, okay, it's better for me to send it. We don't know what happened between that, and that is why we need them to come to say the truth, so we don't try and cook up possibilities. But this is also a possibility, that what if it was just in them trying to cover up their tracks, they quickly sent that money, and the money came, that Baba was timely enough to meet the fact that there was actually a money that was transferred. So how did they know that the next move was to bury the body if there was no plan on burying the body that day? You don't go, somebody does not just die and say, I sent money for burial, when it's not like the person died at age 100 and maybe you're paying for pure water, or you're paying for bottled water, or you're paying for something. So them saying like, okay, they didn't have money to bury him, fine. But even if they didn't have money to bury him, that doesn't mean they shouldn't have still waited for the father to decide, okay, what if the father doesn't want to bury him and the father wants to cremate him? So I just believe that money sent during that period showed that probably if they had the opportunity, they would have buried him even before Baba had an opportunity to see or even know the truth of what happened. So, and then, there's one funny gist now that is going around, that blood on a duvet. Okay, so how do we explain the splash of blood Adura claimed he saw? Then how do we explain the allegations made by Mohbad's aunt initially, that that she wanted to ask Wunmi what's up, but Mohbad's mom kept on calming her down? Are you telling me that a woman like Mohbad's aunt does not know the difference between menstrual blood and bleeding from a body? Is that what we're trying to say? So when these people want to lie, I think they should first go back to their old videos, so that when they are lying, it can align with the history they've dropped. Not that the lie is just on surface. How can that even be, period? Remember that in the corona, Wunmi said Mohbad even wanted to have sex with her, and she said, no, you're too weak, rest. So every woman here, even if you're not even on your period that particular day, every woman here spots before their period. At least you will see signs, a little bit of stain, that I'm about to have my period. So if that was the reason why she didn't want to have sex with Mohbad, and say, because I was on my period though, that's why I said no to him, she would have mentioned that in corona. But instead, she said because he was weak. So I don't understand how maybe suddenly the period just came like fountain, to the extent that Baba noticed it. And so for a house that has 15 people in it, I believe that she's wise enough, since she's a very traditional and a very spiritual person, at least from the incantation she was making. She knows that period is not something that you just leave anyhow. Every woman is always discreet about it, to the extent that some women even tear out their periods and wash it out, just to show you how discreet women are. So there are a lot of potholes in this story. But for now, I would pause so that other people can talk. But by the time I get to my home and I've charged my phone, if we're still on live, we will now go more into the details of what they've shared. At least we'll be able to just touch base on the surface level. That's all for now. Thank you, Arifa.
He put Wunmi in charge of all his money. This marriage, this marriage that Mohbad enter, is not normal. Even with the lifestyle that Wunmi have lived, somebody like Mohbad is not supposed to say, I put this girl at home. Wunmi is supposed to be a girl like Ron's girl, like Mohbad now can leave him. He leave her that very day. And I don't know if you are getting me. It's not somebody Mohbad supposed to marry. Even talk less of Mohbad will put her at home. The problem is, what I see in Mohbad is that from the very first beginning, Mohbad was controlled by Kayamata. Mohbad was being manipulated, because everything you see is not normal, even including the family. Why the family were sitting down, things were playing on top of that boy's head. Because according to the video they explained of recent, of which they saw Wunmi and even Mohbad and one other guy, and Wunmi was doing some kind of rough things, and Mohbad know the kind of lifestyle this girl live. He know everything about this girl. He know the story. But what is the problem I feel is that what happened to Mohbad is this: they use power that is more than the power Mohbad understand. They use power that is, you see, okay, you see like Mohbad case now. They are using powers that even they use physical power and they use spiritual power in this Mohbad case. So even when Mohbad was alive, getting married to Wunmi was spiritual power. They use spiritual power. They use everything to make sure, because Wunmi come to Mohbad life for a target. Wunmi is never a wife to Mohbad. Wunmi is a Wi-Fi to Mohbad. Wunmi is never faithful to Mohbad. Wunmi is never made to be a wife or somebody that Mohbad. When I look at the history of Wunmi, when I go through her history of her life, and sometimes I'm wondering how Mohbad take get feelings for Wunmi. Wunmi don't have sexy voice. Since I follow up her case on this media, I try to listen her voice. Her voice is very harsh to the extent of I don't know how man can, as a man, you cannot have feelings for that kind of woman. She talk like a man. She don't have voice like when you are speaking to a girl or a woman. You feel the accent of female. She don't have it. She lack that area. And now you went for engagement. At the end of the day, it leads to marriage. It is not normal. There is power behind. And if you watch closely, the man was there. He could not say anything. Okay, now, you said how would Mohbad be alive and Wunmi will be the person collecting the money, in charge of the money? This is what we are saying now. You know, if you listen to Papa Mohbad before, he have problem. Apart from when Mohbad buy now, Papa Mohbad have been battling with Wunmi and her family for a very long time. Even if you listen to his Papa Mohbad interview, when he made mention of, he said that there was a land Mohbad gave to him. The same people that Wunmi used to fight him are the same people I think he meet in Mohbad house when Mohbad buy. So, issue of Wunmi and Papa Mohbad have been on ground for a very long time. Even when Mohbad was alive, they have been fighting this man, physical, spiritual, and everything on earth. They used it to fight this man. And now, if you watch closely, after Mohbad buy, now they now use the mother now. They use the mother. That woman now, you see Iya Mohbad. Iya Mohbad is not normal anymore. Iya Mohbad is not mother anymore. Iya Mohbad have lost the value of a woman. She messed up. She betrayed her own son. And the son she betrayed, she can never have this kind of son in her entire generation to come. She can never give birth to a son like this again. And even the one she have can never be like Mohbad. She made a very big mistake, like you lose your son when he was alive, and you still neglect your son after your son died. Now, when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad sang a song and he said, "Stepmother, I don't care. Even 10 years I don't see mommy." And now, because of stepmother, this Papa Mohbad, they are fighting now. Because of Mohbad, the stepmother asked, decide for me and Mohbad, the way they show and love, I don't like it. Decide who you go to follow. The man decided to take Mohbad and keep Mohbad at home. If he did not love Mohbad, why can't Papa Mohbad choose the woman? If not so he like Toto or he like to knack, why not choose Toto instead of the pikin? But he decided he choose Mohbad. But Iya Mohbad never had time to choose Mohbad. But he choose Bola instead of Mohbad. He choose different men. He choose to the knock up and down instead of to choose his son. Now your son died. We are seeking for justice. Even the people that we are thinking, that we are suspecting, normally you cannot be like if somebody died in your presence, even if you don't know what happened, at least you know what led to the dying, or you see him die, you know what happened. Actually, you must have something to explain. But in this case of Mohbad, in this issue of Mohbad, since Mohbad, that let me be sincere to you guys. I'm talking to those who need justice. Since Mohbad, by you see the story they have been giving us, they are not giving us the real story. Let me tell you guys. God did not use Papa Mohbad to go to Mohbad house to see those people that were present that day. They will never, none of us would ever know that somebody like Davido have a representative there, or somebody like Ayan was there, or somebody like Zlatan was there. Bella was in UK, in Canada, but Bella lawyer was representing Bella in that house. So all of them were there. Let's assume Naramali traveled to Holland. It's not coincidence. Sam Larry traveled to Sierra Leone. It's not a coincidence. Bella traveled to UK. It's not a coincidence. Bella knew what by Mohbad. And as I'm talking now, if vividly there are amount of money Bella supposed to pay Mohbad. Huge amount of money. Huge amount of money. Bella could not. Bella came back from Canada and he called Papa Mohbad. For him to give Papa Mohbad that money, he said 200,000. Just come on 200,000. That is what Bella gave to Papa Mohbad. And the next thing Bella could tell Papa Mohbad is that Papa Mohbad should go and bury Mohbad. After that 200,000, the next call he called Papa Mohbad is to tell him that go and bury that boy. And this is the boy that when Mohbad died, we all were celebrating. I want to be like Bella. I want to have friends like Bella. I want to be this. Some people, because of Bella, drag their friends. The one you think that they are friends, they are not friends. They are all friends enemy. No, but no. See, let me tell you guys. Mohbad did not have friends. Mohbad have friends enemy. Mohbad did not have family. Mohbad come to this set like as in somebody who just God. I don't know. God carry Mohbad to as in somebody that is not capable to take care of that. But that is the family that boy passed through to come to this set. Because I wish Mohbad passed through the Rifle family. By now, Mohbad would be alive. By now, Mohbad could have been alive. Now we are asking, since 5 months, today make it 5 months and 1 day. They have not told us, they have not tell us exactly what by Mohbad. They have not explained to the world that look at Mohbad eating Domi, or we fight Mohbad, we shoot Mohbad. Nobody have explained. And now, why I'm saying that Mohbad did not have any friends is this. Starting from DJ Bami, those who work with Mohbad before Mohbad by lifestyle, and the rest of them, they interviewed them in 1 or 2 platforms before when Mohbad just buy, and they all lie to us. They all give us a different narration. They all turn this case as if Papa Mohbad did not see, like if Papa Mohbad, when they grant Papa Mohbad an interview and he said that when I moved to Mohbad house, I saw Lifestyle. Lifestyle was the one who called me that Mohbad corpse is under the staircase, and Lifestyle told us. Why I'm saying this, none of them, including Wumi, including Adura, including Darosha, including Bingo, all of them, none of them have told us truth since Mohbad by. They are just lying. They are lying. They are lying. And the people that buy Mohbad, they are being protected by the government of Lagos. Lagos state government is protecting the killers of Mohbad, the buyers of Mohbad. Because today I was watching the Brekete family. Somebody called and he said, I don't know, one police officer they called, and he was supporting the Lagos state governor and regarding to the speech, because there was a video of a lady from Igbo land, a journalist who was opportune to face Governor Sanwo-Olu one-on-one, and he present Mohbad case for Governor Sanwo-Olu, and he was trying to let Governor Sanwo-Olu know that the people that bullied this boy, the people that told this boy that changed his mental, which is starting from the NDLEA, starting from the Malians records, starting from the Panabiti, Samlade and the rest, the people, they have started working freely. And we are not seeing anything. We are not seeing improvement. Sir, Governor Sanwo-Olu, case like this have happened 3 years ago. We did not see justice up till now. You see the reply of the governor. He did back like dog. And now somebody called the defender for Brekete Life, say the woman they arrogant. All of you, when they this platform, everybody that needs justice, you all have watched that video. Do you guys see anywhere that woman was arrogant to the governor? Never. Because the governor is a friend to Sam Larry. He's a friend to Naira Marley. The president administration are working with the people that we are finding. Which means when this case starts, Sam Larry and Naira Marley, they investigated with the police. Even if you are the prime suspect now, as far as you have the chance to investigate with the police, tell me how are they going to bring you to book? At the end of the day, they play a keep packing game. They told us that Naira Marley spent more than 21 days in custody, so they have to pay for 20 million, 40 million. Then now, after that one, the government has still charged Naira Marley and Sam Larry the same 40 million. They charge them like they are playing with us. They think we are joking about this case. They think we don't know what we are doing. They think that if we don't have justice, we are not going to rest. See, I promise you guys, if they don't give justice for Mohbad, we give justice to Nigeria. I will repeat. If Lagos State fail, if Nigeria government fail today to give Mohbad justice, I tell you, we will now give justice to that country. Enough is enough. You cannot buy somebody. You cannot bring somebody down. At the end of the day, you will be investigating the police. No. Since this boy died, Wumi was there, DJ Bami was there, Adura was there. They all went to inquest and lied to us, and the government are happy about it. The government are busy clapping about it. You are happy about it. If not your son, will you be happy? If let's assume they take the life of Lagos State governor's son or daughter, 2 days they brought Nigeria to book. Just come on 2 days, they will brought the full Lagos, the full state, the full killers, the full anyhow you beat, they will brought you to book. But not because it's a common carpenter, a son of a carpenter, a son of a poor man. A son of a, because you see the level of the man, that the man don't have influence, he don't have connection. That they want to tie this man. Let me tell you, you know their problem now. You know, before when Papa Mohbad was in Ikorodu, they were threatening him. You know that I know that Ikorodu boys, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I wish you guys did not open the cops for the very first day. By now we could have not been talking about justice. I wish you had not opened that grave, open that casket, go see the juju and testimony Mohbad. Go see the black native pot. Make for not see justice. When they take close that boy destiny inside grave. I wish you had not opened that thing. By now we could have not have justice for Mohbad. Who could have not be saying anything about Mohbad. They could have just closed everybody mouth the way they close Mohbad inside grave. They will close the father, close everybody who want justice. Now you know that Mohbad case is very heavy and very strong. See this case enter Brekete hand. Brekete even they let us know say the case they shake him. Yes. Mohbad case won't be case where we say not be children case, as in people, as in the people behind this case are more, as in these are the main people in Lagos. The main people in Nigeria are the main people that don't need justice for Mohbad, because they know that if Mohbad have justice, they all will calm down. We will block them down because there are many, not one, not two, not three, not four. Even this woman you are saying now, if justice to start tomorrow, woman even small for how the leak of buying of Mohbad take come. Or who make call to buy Mohbad, or what make they want buy Mohbad, or the reason why Mohbad is gone now. If they tell you, you will know the people that will go down. There are many, not one person. I mean, those your guy where you did respect, all of them will come down in this case. Getting justice for Mohbad since 5 months plus. You guys cannot explain. You are there when this boy buy. You cannot tell us what happened. And the police, they are saying they are investigating. You said you have to deceive suspect. To deceive suspect from where? From Ikorodu show? From Mohbad house? I don't understand the statement. You told us that Mohbad don't have CCTV camera in his house. And now a superstar. Ah, God. A superstar. Somebody like that who have achieved a house, are even ready to, like, he have paid half to take his own car. He have everything all it takes to arrive. Then you are telling him that those camera, he could not fit in his house. Why not they lie now? When I tell us what you go enter our head this year. This year is not a year that you will come here and lie for us. When you just lie, we just attack you instant. We don't give you chance again. Because last year, the reason why you see an anti-justice, last year we give them too much time. We give the time to rehearse. You will give they have time to practice. They will not practice the same story. It's the same story that Adora Bingo will bring. The same story that Wumi will bring. The same story Yamobad will bring. The same story. We are not hearing anything new. They are not telling us what by this boy, and you are telling us to be happy. How can I be happy? How? I know they see sleep because of this boy. How can I be happy? Give this boy justice. Common justice become public. Common DNA become death sentence because of DNA. You guys want to buy Papa Mohbad. Now Mohbad is letting know, he's telling the world that Mohbad is not a Aloba family. Because of DNA, to just complicate us, to make sure that they scatter this thing so that we will not remove our mind on DNA for Liam. DNA for Liam is a must. And if Wumi should give us DNA today, we know where we are getting justice for Mohbad. Let nobody deceive you to tell you that DNA, it did not relate to what by Mohbad, it did not concern what do this one. Do you know that if the father of DNA, the father of Liam by Mohbad, don't tell me that DNA does not relate. Everything concerning justice is related. This is murder case. It's not, let me tell you, this guy died inside house. He did not have an accident. Somebody who went to show on Sunday, then struck Monday, you finish him at home, then you are telling us that boy died, and they even tell us the forget ladies. They are for see, I want to beg everybody. You see, People who need justice, please. You see the statement they have been giving us since last year. If you have it, save them. We're gonna use them against them because they have, some of them have lied and they forget, and they lie, they lie on top of the lie they have lied before. So we are going to arrange the lie to hammer them at the end of the day, because they are saying it as if media is just like, if you put something there, it will vanish one day. No, if you drop it on media, it can last forever. So I think some of them forget. That's why sometimes when they say something, when you are analyzing it or when you are attacking them, they will say you are attacking them, and they forget that they have made a statement regarding to what you are using against them. I want to beg each and every one of you, and I want to appreciate each and every one of you for staying tuned. Since 5 months, you are still there. Each and every one of you, I cannot call name, but I appreciate you. Anybody where say because you find justice, he won't find you. God will find now. He will never have rest. I'm telling you. Anybody you are looking for justice, somebody say you want to bring to that, God will bring him down. If he climbed ladder, God will plunge that person must land. Until we get justice, we are not going back. Until we get justice, we are not turning back. Until we give him, see, if we cannot give Mohbad justice, Mohbad will be angry, because Mohbad is not here to speak for himself. It's me and you who is going to speak for Mohbad. That is why we need to speak. We will continue to speak until they give us justice. If they don't give us justice, we are not leaving them. If they did not give us justice, we are not leaving them at all. We have to hold them. We have to tackle them. We have to tackle them. This time around, anybody, they issue a statement, and you know that they are lying, attack them. Don't give the chance. That is the power they have last year. That is the same thing they want to start this year. We are not giving chance this year until we get justice. So I rest my case here. Thank you guys for giving me the floor. It's not working getting justice for your son. You are just distracting us, Iya Mohbad. Don't come again. I don't want to see you in media talk about getting justice for Mohbad. Remove your mouth, Iya Mohbad. If they won't go put Iya Mohbad, I'm gonna go and me lock out for psychiatric first before we get justice for Mohbad. I rest my case here. Thank you all.